From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Okay, let's get started. It's time for... Come on. So, the Super Bowl 54 is coming. And I know everyone's excited. This is like the biggest thing in our country, bigger than the Oscars. Like, the Super Bowl is the one thing that pulls everyone together because of the food and the game and the halftime and the, you know what I mean? San Francisco 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Whoever wins, you're all winners to me. I really don't know anything. Wait, they're both wearing red jerseys? How do we tell? Wait, no, I'm confused. Wait, no, hold on now. In the name of my Alexander Wang jersey. Okay. Look, my wardrobe warlock keeps everything fashion. I was like, what is this? So he goes, Wendy, it's Wang, darling. I'm like, okay. Anywho, we'll all be watching the game. Whoever wins is great. I'm confused by the red jerseys. I don't know who I'm cheering for. But Jennifer Lopez versus Shakira. I root for both of them. I actually like both of them. Yeah. So the rumor is that Pitbull and Wyclef will perform. Now look, here's my thing. Pitbull has so many songs with Jennifer Lopez, and Pitbull is the king of Miami, but I feel like Pitbull, and I love Pitbull, but I feel like he's lost a little bit of his footage in, you understand, in my mom's seat. I heard you. You said yeah. Right? Just a little bit of his footage. So this is, sorry, excuse me. This would be really great for him to get out there with Jen, and like, we love Pitbull. And then Wyclef has, I don't know whether he has music with Jen.
With Shakira.
But he has music with Shakira. I was about to say that.
Shakira.
Yeah, I know the Shakira.
Yeah, that's him.
Anyway, I'll be there for all of it. So, and Demi Lovato is her own force with that national anthem. So, I got a few different TVs, so, you know, the Super Bowl will always be on. I don't know how to do that picture-in-picture thing. I don't have the 4HDS or whatever, but I will be squinting with my readers on. I got the 1.5s, but just in case I missed something, I got the 2.0s also. But the main thing is that the other programming, now, we love the Super Bowl, however, there are some of us that need other things to watch in between watching the Chiefs and the 49ers. Oh, you know I'll be at that kitten ball. Okay? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am so there, me and chit-chatting my way. And look, I already let them lick a pickle Pringle. They don't like them, which makes more for me. But anyway, and then over on E, just in case you're wondering, it's Sex and the City all day. All day. All day. And I don't know if you're like me. There's certain things I watch on TV I can't really watch, but there are other things that don't bother me. Like, I am a fan of the Dr. Pimple Popper show. Okay, okay. Look, it makes you feel glad for the feet you have. And the pimples that you don't, you know, this little thing right here, that means nothing compared to the tumor size. Oh my gosh. So Dr. Pimple Popper is gonna do a marathon on TLC. That begins at 6 o'clock, in case you're interested. And TV1 has the Sanford and Son Marathon. And, you know, I was just saying to you yesterday, I wish that they'd make the Super Bowl on a Saturday. It would make it more inviting for those of us who work on Monday. Like, come on now. But there will be 17 million people expected to take off on Monday. Of course, nobody around here. All right. We know how to handle our snacks and our libations and still get here early in the morning. So there's this kid here in New York, and I had no idea about this. Like, me and this teenager, it's weird being a woman of a particular age, and being on the same team as a teenager, because normally they don't know anything. But this kid, his name is Frank Jerry. Hi, Frank. All right, listen to what he's done. Norman signed up before I even knew about this.
Yep, I did.
You didn't even tell me that I was onto something.
Exactly.
But now I've signed up.
Uh-huh.
Frank, I love you. He started a petition on Saturday. Excuse me, he started a petition like a month ago, and I knew nothing about this, to change Super Bowl to Saturday. Okay. This teenager, yes, exactly. He's already have 70,000.
Signatures.
One plus two, that's me and you.
70,002.
Yep, signatures. And all I'm saying, Frank, I'm with you, Frank. Like, I'm with you. And I don't know what you all are gonna be eating during Super Bowl. They say the dip, we were just talking about this, is the main thing, but you better be careful of that corona and the coughs and the hepatitis and the worms and the germs. Honey, let me tell you. But, you know, back to the pickled Pringles. I had them on the show yesterday, and they're only for Super Bowl. And no, I'm not a sponsor of Pringles. I hate when you all say that. When I like something, I like it, and that's the way it is. Look. Although Pringles, you'd be a fool not to send me a case and call the show on some business. Anywho, so they were so good, I ordered in a tub of tuna fish. I don't know about you, and just delicate. You don't want to break the pickle chip, right? You put that on there, and I have a friend of mine who I invited in to my office. Picture, please. Well. I heard a knock at the door and I just grabbed a wig on a hook, so Please do not come for me for this wig, okay? I was in my office, I got my robe on. That's my friend Will. He happens to be a Cancer like me. He happens to also be a jeweler. I said, give me this, let me wear it on the show. Look at here though, wait. Will loves tuna fish and he doesn't love chips, Suzanne.
Okay.
But he doesn't mind a pickle.
Okay.
In a sandwich.
Yes.
Like that's what our commonality is. Besides, you know, shiny stuff and, you know, jewelry. We talk about food, like that's my foodie friend too.
Oh.
Hi, fat fingers.
Oh.
I'm just saying, because Boof is my foodie friend, but Boof is, you know, down there in Miami.
I could be a foodie friend too.
I bet you.
You know?
I see.
You know?
But hey, fat fingers, in for
up, Wendy?
Boof. Boof won't be back until Tuesday, but I got something planned for Monday too. Anywho, but so Will, I say, Will, just first wash your hands, you know, and then I say, grab a chip and put a dollop, not a whole thing to break the whole chip. You know, it's got to be like an hors d'oeuvre.
Right.
He tastes it standing up. Then he sits down and gets comfortable. Just so good. Whatever you're eating at Super Bowl, just be mindful of the germs. Be mindful of Monday morning. For those of us who have jobs, for those of you all taking off, you're some lazy people, okay? You're gonna learn how to manage your situation. He makes stuff for like Drake and stuff. I don't know, we don't talk about that. We talk about food and, you know, what I'm doing. You know, and his kids and, you know, he's got a daughter who's a ballerina and stuff. Yeah, I know. Nothing like a dad at ballet class. You call him on a Sunday. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm at a cupcake party. I'm like, I love you, but I can't. All right, here we go. Mama June's mother is pleading with Mama June to get some help for herself and leave Geno alone. Now, Mama June, in my opinion, is in the worst situation that we've ever seen her. It's bad enough that Honey Boo Boo is stress eating and living with her sister and her sister's husband and their children. In other words, encroaching on another family while she's trying to figure her way out through high school. Man in the brown with his arms crossed and the beard and the mustache. Yes, we're totally relating right now. I'm talking to you. This is a really sad story though, but you haven't heard the rest. There's more? Yes, there's more. Okay, cross your arms and give me the judgment face. There you go. Last week, Mama June posted a Facebook ad to sell a pair of Nikes for $70. What the crackalation is going on? And Suzanne?
This is sad.
Here's what she put.
This is sad. This is sad.
Suzanne, she puts everyone and Judgment Man. She puts used, barely worn 3 times.
Oh.
Can meet me in McDonough, Georgia. Oh. In other words, you can meet her over at the corner at the rest stop with $70. Now, what does a person do with $70? Get their next hit? June's mother saw the ad and replied. What's the church song, Norman? Mom says, June, you need to get help before you lose everything and everyone. I never thought you would end up like this and let a man take everything you worked for. Nope. June responded. FYI, people, I even spoke to or have no desire to speak with my mother. She care about no one but herself. Remember when she was a friend of the show and she came and and even before she lost the weight, I saw beauty in June and she made sketty with ketchup and we ate it, but I didn't like it, but I played like I liked it. And then she lost the weight with the surgery. I have a friend, by the way, who got the gastric sleeve last week. And she is back on her feet and back to work. She got it on Friday. And today is Friday, and I talked to her last night. She answered the phone, chimmy cheerful. And she was like, hello. I said, oh, I didn't want to bother you. What's all doing? Are you home? She said, yeah, I've been home a couple of days. I said, really? I said, so when are you going back to work? She said, I'm working now.
Oh!
And she's not obese, by the way. See, a doctor will tell you, have I told you this story already? No. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. If you're interested in the gastric sleeve or any of that surgery, I thought you had to be at least 50 pounds overweight, and she's not. Like, she's short, so, in other words, stout. You know what I mean? But she's beautiful and could still get it. And real successful. Marco, you've met her, by the way. Mm-hmm. And she's been married 3 times, but now she's divorced, and she broke up with her boyfriend, and so now, we're similar in age, and she's like me, like, nothing's gonna rot over here. And she said, Wendy, it's difficult to lose the weight, you know, at a particular age, the hormones go into effect, and so on and so forth. So she goes to her doctor, he says, you don't qualify for insurance for the surgery, but because she's, Marco's so moneyed up, she said, so she paid out of her pocket, $20,000, she got the gastric sleeve.
Wow.
And she is back to work, and you know what? She said, I said, all right, well, so what do they do? She said, Wendy, they make my stomach the size of a small banana. Oh. I can eat anything I want, but I'll get full really quick. And I'm going from a size, and I didn't realize that she's a size 16, but she's short and stout. She's not like, you know, weight looks different on certain. She goes, Wendy, I'm going down to a size 4. I'm getting laid, and that's the way life is gonna roll. Marco, you actually met her at my apartment. No, I will talk. No, just you relax. Beautiful blonde.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Good jewelry. A lot of Gucci.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know her, or are you just nodding?
No, I know. I'm happy for her. She was cute, but she was attractive before.
Exactly. And by the way, she does, like, she's down with the swirl. And she's mentioned you several times.
Oh!
And she's not just throwing it, she likes it.
Let me get my catcher's mitt.
When she's ready, I'm gonna invite her to the show, but I'm not gonna call her out, but I'm just gonna invite her to Norman. Just a slow beat, like I'm gonna sit her in the middle of the audience, like I'm not gonna call her out or anything like that. But Marco, you know what to do. So in Florida, okay, there's a daycare worker that was fired after, She wrote a message on a beautiful baby's belly. Now, let me tell you, first of all, the little boy is beautiful, blonde, like smiling like all get out, a gorgeous little boy, 18 months old. His name is Milo. And this is what the daycare worker wrote on his belly. Mom, I'm out of diapers. Please read my report. I know. See, I feel like not all school teachers, not all daycare workers, not all home health care workers, but I feel like because the economy is so bad and people get impatient with angry moms picking up their kids at school, moms and dads, you know, swapping out on Friday for weekend visits in the parking lot. Kids of older people going to like nursing homes and being mad because maybe mom's wig is twisted, the bangs are back here instead of in the front. Maybe there's a bed bug thing. I'm not wrong, I'm right. Look in my mom's chair. Oh, she just beat it. I like your thigh, by the way. You know where you are. No, I'm not wrong for that. Maybe I'm wrong for saying it, but this is the Wendy wrong show. Sorry. Calling it the way I see it. You know, this is the 18-month-old of a 23-year-old single mom. See, the mom is working full time. And all the nursery had to do was just send a note or alert the mom when the mom comes after working a long day. But to do that, and they didn't send a report home. You know, or excuse me, the daycare did send a report home, but mom was so busy she didn't get a chance to read it. We've all been there. You know what I mean? She didn't get a chance. But you see the people who lead your child every day when you pick them up. Somebody say to her, it takes 5 seconds. He's out of diapers. I had to borrow one from this boy over here, and this is his last one. Instead, the worker, and look, then mom gets home after a long day, and she's not scrubbing like with a Brillo pad, but you know, bathing her baby, and the words, this is the most she could get off. Look, you all, this is afterwards. Like the healthcare worker or the nursery person wrote it in like a real black Sharpie. And this is the most mom could get off. You know, and that's not healthy for an 18-month-old. It's not, you know, encouraging the mom who's 23 working a full-time job. It's not inviting to any of us. I don't know about you all. I don't have young kids anymore, but I do have aging parents. And I often wonder, you know, like, all right, you better not twist my mom's wig. You know, you better not give my father the bed bugs. And you better not rob from their commissary. That's not what they call it, but you know what I'm saying. you know what I mean. They don't live like that yet, but I often think about stuff like that. Anyway, look, this show is about to go more downhill. Let me tell you something. The end zone dance, somebody's gonna go to the Super Bowl, courtesy of us. And it's very entertaining. In the meantime, to go even further down, Lunel is up next. So grab a snack and come on